Activision Blizzard has been in the news a ton for the better part of the last 2 years for a slew of terrible things, including a toxic work environment, harassment, union busting, as well as just losing millions of players. But now it seems like they're adding plagiarism to their list of expertise, and it seems like they really want it to stick this time. Over the last 3 weeks, the developers behind Call of Duty have been accused of stealing artwork for character and weapon skins 3 separate times. The first 2 accusations were from artists online, but this new third occurrence may actually be stealing from a former employee and a competing first-person shooter. Brian covered the first accusation of plagiarism last week in the Weekend Roundup, in which a skin called the Loyal Samoa was reportedly taken from a concept artist on Twitter named Sail Lin, who had made a whole series of similar skins and posted on ArtStation the similarities between the one they had made and the one that was recently released for Season 4 of Call of Duty Vanguard Warzone. After being called out, Activision removed the skin, and in an official response to Polygon, who reported the story, they said, "We have the utmost respect for creativity and content creation. We love the Loyal Samoa, but regrettably, we erred in our process and have removed this imagery from the game. We apologize for the misstep." The second occurrence of potential plagiarism from the Call of Duty developers involves a very popular VTuber named Project Melody, who has over 580,000 followers on Twitch and about the same on Twitter. The skin in question is actually called Love Drunk Melody and sports the same color scheme as Project Melody's appearance and branding. In addition, the side of the gun sports an anime avatar that looks pretty identical to Melody. Cat ears, purple hair with blue highlights, a choker, and fingerless gloves. Now, there's still a lot of debate online whether or not the skin is simply inspired by Melody and other popular YouTubers, or if it's actually an act of plagiarism. Some argued you can't copyright a color scheme, the avatar on the gun is similar to a lot of VTubers, and that the gun could just be called Melody because it plays music. However, on the other hand, an original Reddit thread questioning the authenticity of the skin even asked if it was actually a collaboration. But on August 10th, Melody tweeted a picture of the skin saying, "Neat, but you could have asked first." Even if the skin was simply inspired by Melody or was a tribute by an artist working on the game, permission seems like a pretty fair request. For one, having your likeness stickered onto the side of a gun in a violent video game notorious for toxic online banter could certainly bring up some issues for some, but probably the more prevalent issue is that skins like Drunk Love Melody are being sold in asset packs for real-world money. In short, if it is plagiarism, Call of Duty would be monetizing Melody's fan base without giving her a cut, or at the very least using the likeness of a digital character she created to get people to spend money on in-game content, all the while not giving her any say in how that likeness is used. So yeah, that isn't super cut and dry like the dog-headed soldier skin, but this next occurrence is a little more on the nose. If you remember at the end of last year, Dr. Disrespect officially announced his AAA development studio, the Midnight Society, which consisted of ex-Halo and Call of Duty developers. Later on, we found out the studio's first game would be a multiplayer shooter with NFT integration and early access for superfans. The name of the game was revealed to be Deadrop, and gameplay has started to surface after a members-only debut event. There has been criticism and controversy over Midnight Society's support of NFTs, as well as the way the game currently looks versus statements Dr. Disrespect previously made about the game in development. But what's relevant about today's story is that the developers behind Call of Duty Vanguard Warzone may have lifted a skin from Deadrop. On Tuesday, August 16th, Twitter user ModinusHD tweeted out, "I think at 402, Robert Bowling, is going to be happy to see that Activision just added his own skin in Vanguard." Maybe not. The tweet includes a comparison image showing off the 2 skins, which both support blue and black armor with a hood and a helmet that projects distorted video of a skull, which is also blue in color. What's interesting here is in the world of Deadrop, the projected visors are supposed to be unique NFTs referred to as visor cortexes. So in theory, Robert Bowling's is uniquely specific to him, and he even uses it as his Twitter profile picture. If you don't remember, Robert Bowling, aka 402, he used to be the community manager for Infinity Ward and eventually rose to the rank of creative strategist. He left Activision way back in 2012, went on to help produce some VR and Apple Arcade games, and even consulted for EA until finally teaming up with the Doc and Midnight Society in 2021 as the studio head. After being made aware of the similarities between the skins, Bowling tweeted out, "At least name it after me." Kotaku reached out for comment, to which Bowling responded he didn't have anything else to add. And then he sent a photo of a legendary tier Call of Duty sniper rifle called, corporate theft. It's completely wild that Activision is making a game that supports NFTs look good at this point, and I think regardless of which side you fall on for each alleged instance of plagiarism, you have to admit that there is certainly a pattern forming here, and every time a new occurrence comes up, it gets harder and harder to give Activision the benefit of the doubt. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. And for more video game news and updates, be sure to stay tuned right here to Inside Gaming.